Hello everyone, today we will start with our second chapter of hydraulic subject code 22401. Our second chapter is hydrostatics, that is mainly for 10 marks. Okay. First we will see the objectives of hydrostatics. Okay. In this chapter we will see the variation of pressure with depth, pressure diagram concept and its uses. Then total hydrostatics pressure and center of pressure on immersed surface on tank of one, like water tank and other. Then determination of total pressure and center pressure and vertical, inclined, horizontal immersed surface. Then last one is the determination of total pressure and center of pressure on side and the bottom of water tank, side and the bottom of containing two liquids. Okay, first with one liquid and second with the two liquid. Okay, then now start the chapter. Okay, first is the introduction. Okay. First we'll see the hydrostatics. Means what is hydrostatics? Hydrostatics is defined as a study of pressure exerted by the liquid in a rest condition. Okay. The direction of such pressure is always in normal to the surface on which it's acts. Means hydrostatics is what is hydrostatics? It's in hydrostatics we basically study about the pressure which exerted on a liquid in a rest condition. Okay, and the formula for the hydrostatic is the pressure, that is P is equal to P upon area. The, here P is the force per unit area. P is equal to P upon A, means P is the pressure. If you want to find out P, then formula is pressure per unit area. Here P is the pressure and A is the area. Okay, and unit for hydrostatic is Newton per meter square or Pascal. Okay, you can use the any of this unit, Newton per meter square or Pascal. Okay. Here is another one conversion. 1 kilopascal is equal to 1 kilonewton per meter square. That is equal to again 1 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per meter square. Okay. Now we'll see the definitions of the pressure. Okay. Pressure at a point due to a liquid is defined as the force acting per unit area. Its unit is Newton per meter square. Okay. Now intensity of pressure is defined as the intensity of pressure formula is again P upon A, and unit is Newton per meter square or kilonewton per meter square, same as the hydrostatics. Okay. Now hydrostatics pressure. Okay. Hydrostatic pressure and its symbol is capital P. Force exerted by the liquid on a surface with which it is contacted. It is always act normal to the surface. Okay. Its SI unit is Newton or kilonewton. Next is pressure head. Now what is pressure head? Pressure head is basically the height of the liquid in column. Okay. In previous chapter we already studied about the pressure head. And here definition of pressure head is it is the height of liquid column. Okay. Um, Basically pressure head means height of the liquid. Okay, next topic is the pressure diagram. Pressure diagram is a graphical representation of the variation of pressure of water acting on a surface of water tank. Right hand side image showing the actually representation of the pressure diagram. Pressure due to the liquid always act normal to the surface, and the total pressure is assumed at the act on the CG, that is CG means the center of gravity, okay, of the pressure diagram. Okay, now the concept of we'll see the concept of the pressure diagram. A pressure diagram shows the intensity of the pressure at any point on a surface due to the liquid. Means due to liquid there are many forces acting on a water tank. Means gravitational force and the weight of that particular liquid, either water or oil or any other liquid. Next one is pressure increase at the depth of the liquid increases. If the pressure increases, then depth of the liquid is increases. Hence, the pressure intensity at the top surface of a liquid is considered as 0. Okay. If the pressure increase, then depth is always increases. Then that's why the pressure intensity at the top surface of a tank is always 0. Next is the total pressure due to the liquid filled behind the surface or wall is calculated by determining the volume of the pressure prism. Okay. Now the formula for total pressure is area of pressure diagram multiplied by L. Uh, Total area of pressure diagram means what area you will get by calculating the pressure diagram by using the pressure diagram is simply multiplied by the length of that particular tank. Okay. Now the uses of pressure diagram, where the pressure diagram is basically used. Okay. First use is the determining the intensity of pressure at any point on the wall or a surface. Okay. Means which kind of pressure is acting and uh, how much amount of that pressure is acting. Okay. For finding the pressure, we can use the pressure diagram. The next is determining the location of the total pressure, center of pressure. Actually, by using the pressure diagram, you can get the exactly location of the pressure. Third one is a calculate resultant pressure acting due to the one or two or three liquid field. Means if there are two or three liquid, not one, two or three liquid field, then you can find the resultant pressure. Okay, by using the pressure diagram. And last one is to calculate the total pressure due to the liquid and its direction. Means with pressure diagram you can get the total pressure and the direction of pressure. Okay. Next point is the determination of the total pressure on immersed surface of tank wall. First image showing the actual representation of the pressure diagram of the water tank. First one is a water tank, second one is a pressure diagram, and third diagram is a plan of a water tank, means the top view of a water tank. Okay. Let's consider the H is the height of that water tank, and now the total P hydrostatic pressure right side from the right side P is a pressure which is exerted on a water tank multiplied by area of space. Then the actual formula let for water tank is a plane surface is vertically immersed in a liquid having specific weight is omega now, L. Suppose the pressure on the side on the water weight is omega L and it is a vertically immersed in water or a any liquid. Area of pressure diagram let into the A be the area of that water tank. Total area total breadth into the area of the pressure diagram. And now the area of pressure diagram up to the CG. Half into omega the center into of gravity, the y is the depth from the liquid by breadth. Consider a strip of the thickness also modified that is d by and the width omega is square by 2 if you find out the intensity of pressure on this strip the pressure and integrate the obtained total pressure on the strip, we get the total pressure then formula on the immersed surface. Omega h square upon 2 multiplied by b. Total pressure and on if pressure is equal to pressure on bottom intensity tank, then pressure intensity area of bottom and area final formula multiplied by area of base. Omega a by and pressure intensity at bottom is again it is, omega into h and inclined area of base. Means okay. The angle is 90 degree. Then formula for determination of the total pressure and above equation means जो अभी वाला formula है then get P is equal to omega a by with respect to height is Ig divided by ay plus y. Okay. Here you can use only two formula. First that pressure intensity formula P is equal to WAY and second height means head is Ig divided by ay plus y. Okay. Now hydro or total hydrostatic pressure on an inclined immersed surface. Consider a plane inclined surface immersed in a liquid with a specific gravity S. Here the specific gravity is mentioned, that is the S, or any notation you can use. Let A be the area, here area is same, and that surface is immersed inclined. Previous one was horizontally, sorry, vertically, and this one is the inclined immersed surface. same area is same, that is the A, and the specific gravity is S, and the Y be the depth up to the CG, that is center of uh, that particular surface center. Let theta be the angle at which the immersed surface. Here the angle is very important. Previous and where the surface emerged vertically, the theta was 90 degree. Okay. Here the formula is again pressure on a strip is equal to P, that is pressure intensity multiplied by area of strip. Okay, that is P is equal to omega L A y. Same. Okay, but the here again height or depth up to the center point is it will changes, that is Ig sine square theta divided by Ay plus Ay. Okay, in previous where the hydrostatic pressure on vertically immersed surface H was Ig upon Ay plus y bar, and with immersed surface the depth is means H is equal to Ig sine square theta upon Ay plus y. Okay? Means only the depth is H is changing, and pressure is as it is same, that is the pressure intensity multiplied by area of strip, that is A. Now total hydrostatic pressure on horizontal immersed surface. If that surface is immersed horizontally, then what will be the formula? As same as the previous one, that is a P is equal to SL into omega to AY. But here the depth is actual the top to up to that immersed surface height is the depth. In previous one, depth, that is a H bar is always changing with inclined and vertical surface. But here horizontal surface y is equal to h, means whatever y it is given, it is equal to the h. You don't have to find out h differently. Okay, separately you don't have to find out h, that is a total depth. Okay, y is equal to h in horizontal immersed surface. Okay, the formula for hydrostatic pressure is P is equal to SL omega into AY. Okay, and unit is Newton. Okay, if liquid is water, then formula again changes. If given liquid is water, then formula for pressure is hydrostatic pressure is P is equal to SL omega into AY, where again specific gravity, that is a SL will is equal to 1, then formula will become 1 is equal to omega A1. Okay. Okay, next topic is the determination of the total pressure and center of a pressure on side and bottom of the water tank. Okay, means which types of the center pressure and pressure on side and the bottom of the water tank are applied. Okay, here we consider a dam for the calculation of the pressure diagram. First, dam are the structure constructed at the bottom of their upstream side. Okay, and sluice gate are provided to allow a flow of water. What is a sluice gate? Sluice gate is a type of the gate which is provided at the downstream side of the dam. Okay, for flowing water, means if the water level increases, then gate is open for flow of the water. Okay. Then second is the water tanks are constructed to store a water. Like a dam is also constructed for a storing water. Okay. Now we will see the actual forces which which applied on a dam's wall. Okay. First is a force on a dam wall. First water pressure and on rectangular dam. Okay. Right hand side image showing the actual representation of the dam. Okay. Here the h is the depth of the total on a one side of the dam. Okay. Right, in left hand side h, small h is given, that is showing the depth of the water on one side of the dam, and the P is the total pressure on water on unit length of the dam. Now what is the pressure is actual the area of the triangle TOU, which is shown in that image TOU. that triangle area, which is actually the pressure of the water on unit length of the dam. Okay, which is a area of triangle TUO. Okay, which is half into base into height. Area for triangle is half into base into height. Here half into base में actually omega into h, and height is again h. Okay, what pressure is applied on base side? That is omega into h. That's why base is omega into h, and height is again h. That's why half into omega h square. Okay, we'll get the pressure formula is half into omega h square. Okay. Now pressure act on the CG on the triangle TUO, that is the h by 2 above the base of the dam. Let B is the width of the wall, D is the height of the wall, capital W is the weight of the wall per unit length. Again, V, here is a printing mistake. The fourth one is a V. Okay, here give the W, but it is actually V. V is the volume of the unit length of the wall multiplied by specific weight of masonry. Okay, now it become the R is equal to under root of the P square plus omega square. Here they use a Pythagoras theorem for calculation of that rectangular force. Okay, that is tan theta is equal to P upon W, and after calculating all this derivation, we'll get the final formula, which is actually water pressure on the trapezoidal dam. If the water pressure on if the size of the dam is a trapezoidal, previous one was square, but this one is a trapezoidal. If the size of the dam is a trapezoidal, then which types of the pressure will applied? Again same as the previous one. P is equal to half multiplied by omega into h square. Okay, here P is the total pressure per unit length, h is the depth of the water stored, omega the specific weight of the water. Okay, and the final formula which we'll get, that is the OE, distance OE, that is the a square plus ab plus b square upon 3 in bracket a plus b plus ph upon 3w. Okay, now the condition of stability of dams, there are four types of conditions: sliding, overturning, tension at base, and comparison of crushing. ओके, तो ये सारे जो फॉर्मूलेस थे, ये इसका डेरिवेशन आपको ध्यान में नहीं रखना है, आपको सिर्फ ये सारे फॉर्मूले ध्यान में रखने, वो मैं तुम लोग को लिस्ट बना के दे दूंगी। इसका डेरिवेशन एक का भी आपको ध्यान में नहीं रखना। जब हम लोग न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करेंगे तब आपको ये ज़्यादा क्लियर होगा कि क्या कैसे ये एक्चुअली फॉर्मूला को इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं। ओके, तब तुम लोग को ये और अच्छे से क्लियर हो। तो सिर्फ आपको अभी ध्यान में क्या रखना है कि फॉर्मूले आपको बाय हार्ट करना है।